first alert forecast, what we all share is the heat and humidity. We're just seeing that humidity in different forms this morning, from stray rain to patches of fog. Then throughout the afternoon, again, we're all feeling the heat and humidity, and some see some stray rain. Notice it starts in our higher elevations, Smokies, Harlan County in the afternoon. I do think it's going to stay pretty stray to our mountains, southeastern Kentucky around 5, up into the Smokies around 6 to 7. But notice it starts trying to trickle down here just a bit. Still seeing a couple more showers and storms for those of you in far northeast Tennessee. I know I've been mentioning that one this week. I just wanted to point out a couple more downpours and storms are potential for you in Hamblin County, Jefferson County, Granger County. So we have those spotty rain and storms to end the day, far northeast Tennessee. Now there's a couple that could then start the night coming up into the valley. Get some spotty rain there, dancing along the valley to foothills and mountains. Middle of the night there, could hear some rumbles of thunder. Definitely plenty of humidity to help those develop. Fade that back, switch back over into fog development tomorrow morning. So in terms of rainfall, most stay dry. We're all trying to hydrate, water the lawns and gardens. Notice even 6 o'clock. Again, we've just barely clipped our entire terrain. Then we fill in a couple more northeast Tennessee, fill in a couple more to start the night, coming up through the valley. Overall, at best, we have about a 20% coverage of our area in rain at the end of the day and into the early overnight hours. That'll take us from 72 degrees at 7 to 89 at noon, high today 93. So we've got that heat, we've got that humidity, a lot of sun. So of course, you know, that means it feels even hotter. So in that feels like forecast where you live, what I want to highlight is that we're really pushing near 100 in the valley. I can feel like 99 in Knoxville. Triple digits, Loudoun, Kingston, Madisonville, Athens, all right, too close for comfort, literally. So make sure you're staying hydrated and using caution during that heat of the day. So really from afternoon until 6, 7 p.m., got to get that sun to start falling back a bit. That does leave you heating up and feeling like 92 Crossville and 96 in Deer Lodge, to Robbins, to Rocky Top, feeling like 93 in Middlesboro and 97 in Stearns. Feeling like 97 in Pigeon Forge and Morristown. So use caution for sure. And that story really applies the next couple of days. Looking at that first alert futurecast, you can see some stray rain popping up along the edges of our terrain change midday to early afternoon. Couple spots of rain and storms in the mountains and plateau. So at least we got a little bit more movement there on the plateau too tomorrow afternoon and evening, but it's still pretty well arcing around the valley the next couple of days until the end of the day. All right, then we can try to at least clip parts of the valley, but it is pretty isolated on those rain and storm chances until the end of the week. So even tomorrow's rainfall, you can see trickle along mountains, but where it rains, it pours. Isolated heavy downpours there. A couple of those downpours coming along the plateau to the Tennessee-Kentucky line by the end of your Wednesday. Temperature-wise, still very hot. 74 in the morning, 87 at noon, right around the normal high. I'll be 94. So we're just pushing that heat this week. We're cranking the humidity. It feels like it's basically around 100 today, tomorrow, Thursday. Spotty rain and storms, warmer mornings because of this push up in that heat and humidity. And then we're trying to at least generate a few more storms right now, Friday afternoon to evening. I'm seeing a few storms develop. This will at least, chip away the heat by a couple of degrees. It's not like we're stopping this heat wave by any means, just generating a few more storms at times into the weekend. Into early next week, the heat wave continues. Notice it really just starts to climb right back up. So we got to make sure we are using caution really no matter what day you are outside in this first alert 8-day planner.